I made this simple 3-shelf wall display to show off some pictures of my kids and a knick-knack or two. I decided to experiment with some of the concepts that are gaining popularity today. Clearly you can see that I'm a trendsetter. First off, I went for the chunky kind of industrial look using black pipe as hardware. And then there's the weathered wood look. As you might be aware, gray is the new white. And weathered wood is really popular right now. It adds texture to furniture and room accents. Hi, I'm Rob Johnstone from Woodworker's Journal magazine, and I'd like to show you some of the things that I learned as I made this shelf. Working with real weathered wood has its challenges. First, you have to find it. But then when you do, sometimes it's structurally impaired, and by that I mean rotten, which makes gluing and fastening things to it a challenge. So I decided for this shelf to use some red oak I had laying around the shop, and then to make it look weathered and old later. We provided some downloadable drawings, a cutting list for this shelf, and some step-by-step instructions in the description below. It's not hard to make, and it only took me an afternoon to construct. Once I had the project built, then I needed to make it look weathered and old. Now there's lots of different ways to go about doing that. There's tons of them. But I discovered this new product from Varathane. It's super easy to use, and really, if you look at it, its name says it all. It's called a weathered wood accelerator. After I found out about it, I thought I would give it a go. The cool thing about this product is that it's not a stain. It's a solution that reacts with the tannin in the wood and that generates the gray color from a chemical reaction. What that does is adds texture to the wood, as the natural variation in the tannin creates subtle changes in the patina. Now, anytime I use a new product, I have this rule that I don't use it on the actual project. That's true whether I'm using a new adhesive, a new sander, but it's especially true of a new finish that I've never worked with. As my friend Michael Dresner likes to say, finish firewood first. Now to test out this new product, I created some sample boards. Now the can says to sand it to 100 grit. So that's what I did here. Then I brushed it on and wiped it off. And then I brushed it on here and just left it. Then I thought, well, why do I need to sand it? So then I just took an unsanded piece of wood and I brushed it on, and then I left it, and on this one I brushed it on and wiped it off. I decided I liked this one the best. So that's what I did with the project. Then I needed to figure out a top coat. I tried some wipe-on oil because I wanted this to be a simple project, and it just didn't work. Then I tried some paste wax. It hardly changed the look of the finish at all, and I really liked that. So sometimes simple is best. So after I got the finishing process figured out, I was ready to apply it to my actual project. I just brushed it on, flooded the surface, wiped it off, let it do its thing. So that's the story of my little shelf. It was fun to make, very useful, and I think I got great results from this new product. I hope that maybe you might consider using weathered wood that's not old, rotten, and stinky in your next project. I'm Rob Johnstone from Woodworker's Journal. Keep on making sawdust.